guys, today I'll be drawing the cats for my final clan generator challenge. A little while ago, I put up a poll on my community tab asking if you guys would rather see me draw MapleClan or FurClan, and since MapleClan won, they're the ones who will be getting drawn today. Let's start off with their leader, Pikestar. He's a pretty young leader at 61 moons old. He's a good strategist and looked up to by most cats in the clan. MapleClan is less tolerant of kitty pets and loners or rogues than the other clans, so MapleClan looks down upon OakClan as their clan is overrun with rogues. Pikestar is mates with Crowear, who is currently in the nursery with their first litter of kits, Heron Kit, Moth Kit, and Comfrey Kit. He was described as a short-haired chocolate mackerel tabby tom with gold eyes. I guess I made him a little bit more red than I should have, but it makes him look more like his brother, Dacepelt. Speaking of Dacepelt, here he is. He's the deputy of MapleClan and has a very good sense of justice. He's gentle and a little slow to understand things, and he knows that he probably wouldn't have been made deputy if his brother wasn't leader. He often visits his mate Starling Storm in the nursery, and the two of them make a great team. Their kits' names are Oak Kit and Loon Kit. He knows his clanmates a lot better than his brother does, so cats are more likely to approach him about any issues of the clan. He was described as a short-haired caramel tom with yellow eyes. Next up is the medicine cat Sagepelt and his apprentice Sootpaw. Sagepelt has some respiratory problems if he becomes too active, which landed him in the role of medicine cat. He probably would have chosen this path anyway though, as he has a good nose for herbs. Sootpaw is young, spirited, and a fast learner. However, she has trouble paying attention to Sagepelt's long lectures about the uses of herbs. She is 9 moons old and Sagepelt is 74 moons old. Sagepelt is the son of an elder named Smogear. The first of the warriors I will be drawing is called Blackberry. I thought about making him a loner who joined the clan, but decided against it in favor of MapleClan's no outsiders policy. Blackberry is the father of Coopaw and Sootpaw and the mate of Dustflower, a she-cat who currently resides in StarClan. He is a powerful fighter and a valued warrior of MapleClan. He has become more distant since the loss of his mate, but has mostly gotten past it. He was described as a short-haired black mackerel tabby tom with gold eyes. In case you didn't know, if a cat is a black tabby, it means they are brown with black stripes. Fun fact, this was the first clan that I drew the cats in a different order than they were listed in, so I actually drew this guy's son before I drew him. I gave them both a ring of white fur around their necks. The next warrior is Rookthroat, who was described as a sparse-haired black she-cat with hazel eyes. She used to get taunted for her patchy fur as an apprentice, but has now proved herself to be one of the clan's most skilled warriors. She would make a good deputy. She is a mentor to Asphodelpaw, who frustrates her with her short attention span and unwillingness to get her hands dirty. She is Starling Storm's sister. The third warrior of MapleClan is named Briarstone. She is easygoing and likes when things are organized. She is a popular choice as a mentor and a mother to Asphodelpaw and Chervillepaw. She's a little hurt that she wasn't made deputy after the former deputy, her sister, died, but she doesn't want to cause any disturbances in the clan, so she's kept these thoughts to herself. She's just a little kitty and trying to enjoy her life. She was described as a lilac she-cat with long fur and hazel eyes. I deviated from her description the most out of all of MapleClan, making her a pointed cat instead. I did this for her son Chervillepaw as well, who you'll see later. I think it's safe to say that MapleClan is the most powerful clan at this point in the story besides BirchClan. These two share a border, and their rivalry is the most intense in the territories. A majority of the cats of MapleClan think they should extend a helping paw to the struggling Oak Clan and help them get back on their feet, but Pikestar is reluctant to do so. He seems to be trying to isolate MapleClan, what with his disdain of letting outsiders join. The next warrior, Gingerfur, is the hardy but quiet older sister of Pikestar and Dacepelt. She is currently mentoring Cootpaw. She is interested in the history of the clans and probably knows the most about it, even more than the elders do. She was described as a short-haired chocolate and red mackerel calico she-cat with blue eyes, and I think that her design turned out really pretty. The last of the warriors is named Juniperface. He is the clan's oldest warrior at 127 moons old. He is jolly and often tries to get his apprentice Chervillepaw to have some fun, because Juniperface knows that he needs it. He is extremely small and only slightly bigger than his apprentice. He is the younger brother of Snailear and Smogear. He was described as a short-haired blue mackerel tabby tom with copper eyes. The first and oldest of the apprentices is called Asphodelpaw. She is the daughter of Briarstone and his sister to Chervillepaw. She is not patient, and it's hard for her mentor, Rookthroat, to get her to take the time to learn something. She was described as a short-haired cream mackerel pseudo-tabby she-cat with gold eyes. MapleClan's territory is mostly thick forests, with a few streams running through it. Their camp is fortified with a thick natural barrier of trees and undergrowth. The next apprentice is named Cootpaw. He and his sister Sootpaw are the youngest of the apprentices at 9 moons old. He's a little bundle of energy for his mentor Gingerford to handle, and he is Blackberry's son. He was described as a short-haired, black-ticked tabby tom with amber eyes. The last apprentice I will draw is Shovelpaw, the son of Briarstone. He is shy and tries to be inconspicuous. His sister, Asphodelpaw, often picks on him for his shyness and scrawniness. He is being mentored by Juniperface. He was described as a long-haired white tom with copper eyes, but I changed him to a lilac pointed cat to match his mom. The next cat I will draw is a queen named Crow-Ear and her 3 kits, Heron Kit, Comfrey Kit, and Moth Kit. Crow-Ear is Pikestar's mate and Blackberry's sister. This is her first litter. She was described as a short-haired black classic tabby she-cat with amber eyes. Her kits are quite the handful, though most of the time they are pretty obedient. Comfrey Kit is the most energetic of the 3, with Moth Kit at a close second. Heron Kit usually goes along with his siblings, but prefers to nap in the warm nursery of MapleClan. Moth Kit is the orange kit, Comfrey Kit is the yellow-eyed brown kit, and Heron Kit is the green-eyed brown kit. The second and last queen of MapleClan is Starlingstorm. She is a young queen, and this is her first litter as well. She is mates with Dacepelt and a sister to Rookthroat. She always looks on the bright side and never seems to be tired. She often takes care of Crow-Ear's kits while she is away. Though she loves spending time in the nursery, she is no permanent queen. Without her kits to keep her busy, she would drive the other queens crazy. She is excited to see her kits become apprentices. Her kits, Oatkit and Loonkit, are pure opposites. Loonkit is very bright and excitable, like his mother, while Oatkit is frightened of the world outside the nursery. Oatkit is smaller than her brother and is scared to become an apprentice. Loonkit likes playing with Heronkit, Mothkit, and Comfortkit, even though they are a lot older than him. They are both 4 moons old. The final cats I will be drawing in this video are a pair of sisters, Snail-Ear and Smog-Ear. They were originally named Slug-Ear and Cinder-Ear, but I changed their names, both for different reasons. For Smog-Ear, I changed her name from Cinder-Ear because I thought it sounded less plain and the prefix smog fit her better. As for Slug Ear, I already have 2 elders with the prefix slug, so I changed her name to Snail Ear. Snail Ear is very worrisome and cautious, while Smog Ear is social, admired, and definitely enjoying her retirement. Snail Ear is the mother of Blackberry and Crow Ear, and Smog Ear is the mother of Sagepelt. Snail Ear was described as a long-haired black mackerel tabby she-cat with yellow eyes, and Smog Ear was described as a short-haired blue and cream mackerel tortoiseshell she-cat with amber eyes. I tried to make their markings similar so they would look related. And that's all for MapleClan. I'm kind of sad to see this series go, even though it required an enormous amount of work, both in drawing and editing. I really think I improved a lot in my skill of drawing cats while doing this series. This is the first cat that I drew, and this is the last one I drew by itself. I think I can say I've improved. Also, I created this giant family tree for all the clans I've generated. If you want to take a closer look, you can find it on my community page. Alright, that's all for this video. Bye everyone!